brakes, so I might as well just bring it all.
What is it, Mom?
My wallet. I have a hard time holding on to my. See, look at it. This is how I hold.
Well, for this week's 52 Weeks of Adventure, we are up at the Olympus National Park on the Hoh River Trail with my parents and uncle and my four cousins this weekend. We're going to the Olympus guard station today, spend the night, and then going to Hoh Lake tomorrow. It's a really flat hike, 9 miles in, and yeah, let's just keep on walking. Should be a good day. Beautiful day out. This part of the Olympics is super cool because there's it's like a rainforest, and yeah, it's just really beautiful, green, luscious. The rivers are flowing like super high right now because of snow melt, and yeah, we're about half or third of the way through our day, and we're gonna get some lunch here in a little bit. Yeah, should be good. Doing the spider monkey. We're about 3.4 miles away from the guard station where we're gonna set up camp, hang out this afternoon. It's really, really muddy out, so if you're ever in the Olympics and it's rained I don't know, like a week out from when you're actually gonna be backpacking, I would definitely bring taller shoes and not trail runners like I brought. The mud is like super, super thick. Otherwise than that, it's a good day. Alright, so we just made it to camp. We just set up camp, made everything nice and pretty. We're sitting by the river right now, just hanging out, chilling. People are gathering wood behind me, I think, and for a fire later tonight. We're in the group campsite at the Olympus guard station, and the Mount Olympus ranger station is also here for people that climb Mount Olympus. But yeah, it's a really good afternoon, and we're just gonna hang out. Well, we made it to 8 o'clock. We're all really tired. I woke up at 4:30 this morning, so we're gonna call it. We're going to Hoh Lake tomorrow morning, and it's a ton of climbing from here, from Olympus guard station to the top of Hoh Lake. It's just this way over this ridge, basically. Really great afternoon, and we'll see you tomorrow. We just packed up camp. We're currently hiking up to Hoh Lake, which is just, it's a fork in the trail. One goes to Blue Glacier and then one goes to Hoh Lake, just outside of the Olympus guard station. Typical day in the Olympics, going straight up mountain. Hopefully we don't get snow later today, but high stoke, see at the top.
Got it right here. In fact, it's like this is different.
I'm so in need of snacks.
We are on the final little tiny pitch up to the lake, to Ho Lake. This trail is pretty freaking gnarly with the amount of downed trees, river crossings, and everything in between. The views are making up for it, and yeah, it's awesome having my parents out here and my aunt and uncle, my cousins. Super fun. Really glad I was able to come out on this kind of trip, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to looking at or getting the views of Ho Lake in probably about another hour. So we kind of reached a little bit of a problem. There's snow on the ground, and we have little kids with us, and we don't really know if we want to go forward or not. This is a north-facing slope, so we may decide something. I'm not sure yet, but I will update in a second. Yeah, the lake is right there. I can't make footprints.
Yeah, for them to go through in about another 100 yards or so.
Yeah. Well, our decision is go back down, so we're headed back down to camp. And yeah, the snow is just too much right now. We're like a week and a half, probably too early for this little adventure, but it's all right. It seems like that's like the general gist of all my adventures lately, is the fact that snow is the main culprit. But yeah, make the best of today and just go head back down. When I go backpacking, I usually use a Platypus Waterworks gravity filter. Basically, this is the dirty water that just came out of the creek. Hook it onto a tree, goes through this line, through the actual filter itself, which is right here. You have to make sure that you have it set up with the flow direction going down from dirty to clean. Turn this guy on, and then you are pumping water. That's how you pump water in the backcountry. So we just left camp at the Mount Olympus guard station. We were in the group campsite, and we're continuing our walk all the way back to Ho River Visitor Center. It's a really flat portion of the trail, just cruising on through. But I want to come on here and say that if you're like new to backpacking, it'd be really awesome if you could like learn LNT principles and practices of how to recreate in the backcountry, because there was a group last night that probably had no idea what LNT actually was, based upon what was left in the camp this morning and stuff like that. So if you could possibly just go read up on LNT, it's really important to keep these places clean,
My best thing is to say that like leave it better than you actually found it. So if you find trash on the side of the trail, it happens, but pick it up and then go about your way. I always keep it in my left side pocket, bunch of trash and that kind of thing. Yeah, if you're new to backpacking, it's awesome you're out here, but just learn the little tiny nits and pieces of how to actually recreate. It'd be awesome. Keep these places wild and keep them for generations to come. That's my little spiel. So we're just gonna keep on walking down this trail and hopefully get to the river.